Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, checking out another beer that I picked up on Beerdome. So thanks to Beerdome for the beer. This was part of their massive American release they just had. So much American beer being flooded into Europe these days. So this is from Toppling Goliath, and this is a variation of Pseudo, their pale ale, and this is the double dry hopped Pseudo. So I've reviewed quite a few iterations of this, both the bottle version that was originally contract brewed, the can from Decorah. I've done the Peacherine version, the Dino Park. I don't think that had anything to do with Pseudo. There's just a collaboration with Park. But Pseudo is one of the beers that they got quite famous for. King Sue as well, that they have a few spins on. There's also a triple IPA or some quadruple IPA with a massive dinosaur foot. Can't remember what that's called. But it's one of the flagships of Toppling Goliath. I remember when these guys were getting really popular and traction was, big with this brewery online. People were training like crazy to get the bombers of Toppling beer that was brewed in Decorah. And one of the beers was, of course, King Zoo that got most recognition and people loved hard. But there was another one. And was Sumo something? I think it was something with Sumo. And I think maybe also Double Dry Hop Pseudo. I'm not entirely sure. But Pseudo is an ode to the Citra hop. And this is the same. Citra hop, but just even more of it than in the normal Pseudo. ABV is, I think it's 6 or is it 5.8? I can't remember. 5.8. Yeah, there we go. So Decorah, Iowa, says themselves it has a ferocious aroma of citrus and mango. Let's try it. It smells pretty good. I mean, this is packaged on the 25th of March. So it's 2 months and a few days in the can. 2 months and a week, maybe. That's pretty impressive for an American import, actually. So, it looks great in the glass. It looks very saturated. It looks like a lot of these modern hazies that are really bright and screaming yellow. It looks a bit darker on camera, but it's like a really bright-looking haze, hop saturated to the max, and not a lot of head, as is usual with these kind of beers as well. Let's check out the aroma on this one. Very citrus forward. Loads of citrus, sweet citrus, tangerine, grapefruit, but loads of mango as well. A little bit of dankness, but not loads. It's actually quite juicy smelling too. I'm almost getting a slight bit of a vanilla note or custard, sweetness. You can smell this is quite heavily hopped. It smells pretty damn nice. I'm pretty surprised about the aromatics on this beer, considering the age, because often I'm 4 weeks is max. Okay, 2 months could also be okay, but after 4 weeks, you start to go downhill. Depending on your DO levels, of course. Dissolved oxygen levels. Yeah, loads of sweet citrus, loads of tangerine and whatnot. It smells really nice. It smells pretty good. I'm usually not the biggest fan of hazies these days. But once in a while, when I get something that smells like this and whatnot, I get pretty excited about it, actually. And also maybe because I don't drink it as much. I used to drink it all the freaking time. Yeah, 5.8% as well is really packing a lot of flavor. There's a little bit of a brightness to a pineapple or something. But it smells nice. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Thanks to Beerdome for the beer. That's holding up rather well. Really mango forward. Both green mango. Very, very bright. It indicated more sweetness, but it's definitely one of these brighter, saturated biting hazies. Nice, medium, kind of drying mouthfeel because of all that saturation. Mainly mango, a little bit of pineapple as well. Loads of sweet citrus fruit, sweet tangerine notes, and loads of that. But it's definitely more to the tropical side on the flavor than the aroma indicated. Also a little bit of a grapefruit on the back as well. Maybe even a bit of stone fruit and a minty note, herbal kind of minty note on the back. But very juicy, citrus fruity, orangey, and then mango, bit of pineapple, and then that spice on the back end. Slightly kind of doughy maltiness or something to it as well. This is actually really good. I'm pretty surprised about the conditions on these Toppling beers when they come over here. It's a fairly decent sized brewery these days, but the beers still hold up. They're still nice. I don't think I've had anything from them in recent times that I've been Yeah, we get them quite often now, mainly cans, but there was recently a release of, what was it, Fluffer? No, yeah, a Fluffer Nutter beer, one of the turmoils that was released here, which was crazy. But yeah, this is really good. Is it as good as the regular one? Is it better? I don't know. I've tried this before. I tried it on NBCC a couple of years ago. There was a year where they were pouring it at NBCC in Copenhagen, where this was the only beer that was poured for the entire festival. And back then, I think I remember it being a nice beer. And this is nice. It's not like my all-time favorite hazy, but like it's a really good hazy pale ale. And I think it's not biting too much, although it has a bit of a bite, and it has brightness. So it's like there's a lot of juiciness, but it's got enough brightness to keep it in check, which is nice. I just quickly looked up my other reviews of these Pseudo beers, and I gave the first time I tried the Decorah batch, I gave it a 95, and you can just see the difference in color. Like this looks much brighter, although it looks darker on camera right now than the picture of the original one. Definitely more hops in this. Ooh, what's that? I got smeared on there. But yeah, it's really good. I think I prefer. I'm definitely not going to go 95. I don't think it's world class. But I definitely also prefer the Peacherine version. I think that was also double dry hop, but I prefer that over this. A bit more unique. And I love Peacherine. It's a great hop, a great new hop from Freestyle. But this is still really nice. Like a 91 or a 92. Just a really nice hazy pale ale. I'm sure a lot of people are going to go higher, but I think it's also partly because I've drunk so much haze that it's rare for me that I go really high on grades unless it's something where I'm just like completely blown away. But yeah, if you guys had a chance to try double dry hop Pseudo from Toppling Goliath, let me know what you thought of it. Really nice stuff. Check it out. I think it's still available on Beerdome right now. So check them out. Link for the shop is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.